and go around the sun with the earth while we sing the planet song? The planets revolve around the sun, hurrah, hurrah. The planets revolve around the sun, hurrah, hurrah. There's Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto got kicked out of the club. So come over here, Coleman. You can pick a friend to either take your Earth for you or your photos. Which one would you like?
Me? Take the photos.
But who would you like to take the Earth?
Eleanor.
You hold the Earth and you will walk behind Coleman. So first of all, we're going to light this candle for the very special day that Coleman was born. Coleman, what's your whole name?
Coleman Lee Posey.
Coleman Lee Posey was born to the Posey family.
2002.
He was born on October 13th, 2015 is when you were born. And you were baby Jesus in your church Christmas play. Oh, that's so sweet. And you had a mama and a daddy and a brother and a sister when you were born, right? Yeah, that's a pretty special thing. And the earth was traveling around. Go kind of slow so they can see your whole family. So Coleman learned how to do a lot of things that first year. He learned how to sit up, crawl around, maybe even stand up, maybe even walk. I'm not sure.
Maybe he can talk.
But his brother and sister used to take care of him and help with him and taught him a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
And then when the earth had gone all the way around the sun and it was October 13th again, 2016, Coleman turned 1 year old.
My sissy wanted me to be a girl. My brother wanted me to be a boy. And then when sissy found out that I was a boy, she was so mad and Bubba was so happy.
That's pretty special. So we have a picture of Coleman when he was 1 year old, and this is his invitation for his birthday party when he was 1. And the earth was traveling around the sun. And as you can see, he had grown a lot. His hair had gotten longer, and he could walk and run probably. He probably fell down, but he would get back up. He probably started feeding himself a little bit, but he was probably a little bit messy. You know 1-year-olds are like that. But you did wear a diaper during that time. That's just how 1-year-olds are, right? And then the earth had gone all the way around the sun again, and it was October 15th, 2017. Coleman had another birthday. He turned 2 years old. So we'll light this candle to remember that special day when Coleman was 2. So Coleman, when you were 2 years old, it said you loved the camera when we took these pictures. Oh yeah, you were posing. Coleman Posey was posing.
I remember that time when I was I didn't want to take a picture, but I did. And my dad and mom said after you take a picture, if you be really good, you can get some Skittles.
Great. So you wanted to do the right thing because your parents told you to, right? You wanted to obey them. And did you come to the Montessori School for Shreveport when you were a toddler? Do you remember if you were in the toddler program?
Oh, I went to this school when I was like 4.
Okay, so you maybe 3.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you were in the toddler program or not, like in Miss Diana's class or Miss Lisa or anybody down there.
He was in Miss Diana class.
Oh,
So
Lily remembers you.
I remember last year when we were
Y'all were toddlers together? Oh, okay. That was so long ago, I guess it's hard to remember. Well, whenever it was October the 13th, right? 13th, 2015, 16, 17, 18, Coleman turned 3. So we'll light this candle to remember when Coleman was 3. I remember Coleman when he was 3 because he came into this classroom. Was that when Miss Suzanne was here?
Yeah. But
Sorry, this candle's not cooperating.
But Miss Suzanne was not really here when I first came to this class. You were only here because I was really old and early, and my dad came with me.
When you first came here.
And you remember I played in the playhouse?
Yeah, I think so. It says playing at Montessori when you were 3 years old. That looks like you're in the toddler program right there, actually. So we know you came from that toddler room.
Oh, no, you went too fast. I missed it.
So I do know that you came in here after you were 3 years old for a little while. You joined us in classroom 1, and you met a lot of new friends, and you like to work out on the patio and do work out there, and you like to play in the playhouse and went on the playground with us. And then before you know it, another year had gone by, and it was October 15th, 2019. So we'll light this candle to remember when you were 4 years old. So, oh yeah, look how much you have grown. You do not look like a baby anymore. You were a 4-year-old sweet boy, your mama said.
Wow.
And the earth was traveling around the sun.
You were Miss Page.
So was that when Miss Page was here? Or was that when Miss Suzanne was here?
Miss Page was here.
Oh, okay. And so you had a lot of friends here, you did a lot of work, started learning your letter sounds and your numbers. You always like to do number work.
Like number roll.
Well, I don't think you were doing your number roll at 4 years.
Yeah.
Not quite. You were working on other things.
Yeah.
And then it was October the 13th, 2020, I think. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I was right. You turned 5 years old. I definitely remember when you were 5 years old because that was last year. When you
And it was yesterday.
Oh.
And this is a book that I made you when you were 5 years old at the end of the year. And look, I love you're in the internal organs. You were my model last year. I didn't know that. You were an internal organs apron that we showed today. What a coincidence. And the earth was traveling down around the sun. So that was the year that Miss Page got pregnant with her baby Noah. Remember that when you were 5 years old? And you were in this classroom, and then before you know it, it was a summer break, and then we started school again in August, and Miss Page went and had baby Noah, and then Miss Aaliyah came into our classroom, and that's when you were in the kindergarten group, and you started doing, watch out for these candles, started doing lots of your number roll, and you wrote your first book. Even when you were 5 years old, you made your first book, remember? But now, just the other day, it was October the 13th, 2021, and you had another birthday. Now, you are 6 years old. So we'll light this candle for today because we're celebrating your 6-year-old birthday. I want to thank Eleanor for helping.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So let's sing happy birthday to our friend Coleman. Ready, guys?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Coleman. Happy birthday to you.
You're 6 years old now. 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 Let's do 6 hip hip hoorays. Ready? Hip hip
Hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Happy birthday, Coleman.
So before you blow out your candles, let's sing happy birthday in Spanish. Sada, will you get us started? How do you count? Uno, dos, tres. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños, Coleman. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Now let's do it in Korean. Ready? 생일 축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다. 사랑하는 Coleman. 생일 축하합니다. Now let's sing it in German. Can you help us remember how to count in German, Walker? What is it?
Ein,
zwei, drei. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag, lieber Coleman. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Now let's do it in sign language without any words, with 0 decibels. We've been learning about the sound, the number of decibels. Silence is 0 decibels. Ready? You have enough breath to blow out the sun?